All right, new microphone. Let's see how this goes. Fresh new game. No military to speak of. Not much going on. Clearly have to take Alpha Centauri for the good. This is a good card. Decent card. The rest is pretty much garbage. Keep this for colony ship. Actually this as well. And then 6 devs. This is a piece of garbage. This should be good enough in case we go military. New economy is worthless early on. Always a discard. Good to go, I think. Keep these just in case. Only card I really care about in this hand is Construction Core, Alpha Centauri. So, where's Lost Colony? Guessing the AI is going to produce, because it just loves producing. It's probably going to explore produce, I guess. Maybe settle produce. So I want to explore produce, or explore trade, I guess. Could dev trade, but that's whatever. Rather try and find an explore, or sorry, try and find a settle or colony ship, or mining robots even. So settle produce. We didn't find much of anything. I guess we could leech this thing, but that's really stretching it. Basically it costs 4 since, well, I guess it's +1 to trade as well actually, so this is pretty decent. Effectively it's a 3/3 blue windfall, which still isn't that good, but we'll be drawing every produce and we get +1 to trade, so it's better than like Galactic Salon and stuff like that, which I would typically never play it yet. But if we do leech it, we're chucking Construction Core, which kind of sucks. Other than that, not much going on. This goes with this, kind of. So basically that's the option, this or this. What we keep here doesn't really matter too much. So are we settling this? Not a fan of multi-windfalls. But, I mean, we traded and there's a produce, so it's about it, the best spot you can hope for this thing. And I'm not huge on this, it's okay, but not great. So yeah, why not? So played Empath World, and he's going to lose his good and then trade it back, or get it back. So it's got 4 cards. This is decent. 1 cheaper. It's always decent. It's probably going to trade produce. Dev is mediocre. I need to produce leech. So settle is pretty good. Work our way towards this maybe eventually. This is not a great opening. I like the AI spot better than ours, but gotta do something. If it dev trades, we can't leech. I don't know, I feel like the AI always trade produces on the second turn with this situation. So I'm just gonna settle. So what should we prefer? This one, I guess. Kind of, barely. Actually, with this one we get to keep public works potentially, so I'll just go with this first. Plays Gem World. Not good. Okay, that. And we drew Genetics Lab, which doesn't do anything at the moment. At least it passed on one settle. So what are we keeping here? So we got 2 brown goods and 2 blue goods potential. So this is, still got 2 goods left over. Terraforming Defenders, I mean, this gives us, it's not that good. It's a 4-point card, ups our engine by, well, I mean, gives us an 8-point engine. Whereas this gives us a 6-point engine. But it's going to be a while until this gets out. And we're going to have no hand next round. We could dev trade if we play public works, if we keep it. Which is not bad, but it's going to have 6 cards next round. I'm not really going to want to be building. But leeching public works would be decent. I mean, I'm not huge on terraforming defenders here, so yeah. Not much going on. Explore trade would be the default play. Could X2 produce. We have a better engine at the moment than they do. And we're up by 2 points. If it devs, we have a 6-point engine. We can also reach Old Earth next round. It's likely to produce here anyway, but it's probably going to trade produce because that's what it likes to do. Might not. 6 cards. It doesn't really need to settle. It's more likely to dev, I think. So I don't mind X2 produce here. Might be a bit early though. We have a hand. 6-point engine, 6.1 card engine next round. Pretty mediocre. I don't think 1x2, but we could trade produce. If it's settle trades or dev trades. I don't know. X2 produce might be right here. So it's settling. The old 2-point engine. It didn't produce, which is interesting. So we're going to produce on, I guess the brown one's slightly better. Not going to leech Free Trade Association anyway. No mining league, but mining conglomerate would be good. So let's go with that. So what's happening now? So we're up by 3. Has more cards than us. Very good leech. 3 cards, 1 chip on the leech. We have a 6.1 card engine. Regardless what build phase it calls. Trendsetters. I'm just gonna X2 produce here. So Dev X2. So we leech this, of course. So we have a 4-point engine now, but can't produce on its windfall, so not even. Drop ships. We're almost certainly never going to get to the hand size for this thing. I have 3 cards. 6, 8, 10. There's going to be 5 chips in the pool, so next round is the last round. We're going to have 5 cards if we explore +1. So I guess this is what we keep. Brown again. So we're up by 4, it has 6 cards. We can crank for 2, so 16 to 24. So we're up by 8. We can play a 6 dev. Worst it could play is certainly Free Trade Association. So Free Trade Association would be a 10-point play. So 26 to 24. If we leech this, it's 26, 26. We would have 1 card, and it would have 2 cards, so it wins. It has Free Trade Association. Not much we can do about that though. It has it, it wins the end. It doesn't, we win. So I guess we don't want to explore in case it finds it. What else? What other 6 dev is good here for it? SETI is 6 points, so it would be at 22, so we win. Renaissance is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we win. So basically, I just don't want to give him any chances to find Free Trade Association. So I guess I just X2 produce. I get the same tiebreakers off the produce. Can't leech anything though this way. What settle's gonna do? Settle. None of the crazy 2 for 3 VP ones. Tourist World would be 2, 5, 8, 10 points round, so we win. Or do we? It's tied. Its tie breaks would be 2 plus produce, and ours would be 3 plus produce. So we beat Tourist World. So yeah, I think there's AI has 1 out here, so I'm gonna X2 produce. Settled, so that's a good sign. So I didn't forget anything. Yeah, looks like we did it. 24-19. Nice high scoring game. Five-round game. Alright, I'm gonna go see how the audio turned out on this one.